January 7th, you guys. I'm here at Advanced Auto Parts store. I just shared with everybody in the whole store there. Got my taillight, a temporary thing, fixed. It's temporary. And I got this thing. I got it fixed. It'll work, you know? I mean, we all know this is coming to an end. I shared everything I had in that store just now, Advanced Auto. Boy, I had a good morning, all morning, even though I had this accident. The mirror looks good enough to me. I got it all fixed for under $40. It's that temporary lens stuff, but I taped it with some tape. Looks fine. You could even see through it with the lens thing. And then I got one of those big mirrors so I could see better than the other mirror was. But the main thing is, I got to share with all the employees in there just now, and they all listened to me, all of them. And they seen everything. I showed them what these spirits look like that jump in people. I got their attention. And they even wanted to know how to watch my YouTube channel. And I talked to one of them. He goes, "Oh man, I'm reading the Bible all the time, man." He goes, I'm up on it. He goes, "I know something's getting ready to happen." I said, "Israel's our timepiece." I said, "On the 15th, they're voting on it." I said, "You know there's planets in our solar system, don't you?" He goes, "Oh yeah." I said, "Well, they can't hide them much longer. And a lot of it's going to be happening around what's happening at Israel." And the other guy goes, "Man, I'm trying to get ready." I said, "Listen, man," I said, "call it what it is. It's stinking thinking." And I said, when you see these women wearing tight clothes, don't be looking at them. Don't be looking at them. Just look at it like it's stinking thinking. It's filthy. It's not good. The devil's had thousands of years to turn sex into a lustful thing, when really, in reality, it's about having children. It used to be between a husband and a wife where they would have their children. And it wasn't such a big thing like it is today. In the new world, it's not going to be like this. But anyhow, he goes, "I'm trying, man, I'm trying." And I said, "Listen," I said, "just believe in Jesus Christ. Know that by his blood that we're all saved." And I said, "Don't be staring at these women, man." I said, "Keep yourself clean." And I think I did pretty good in here with everybody. This was a real good one right here. And turned out good. I'm happy with it. This is for anybody new, because I know sometimes I got some new people jumping in all the time. Let me move this thing, because I'm in the sun now. I had to move it into the sun to yeah, I got that done for under $40, man. Phew. Now I just got to check that tape, make sure that tape is sticking. But we got it working. Wow, this was good. See, what happened was I was in the store, and the guy, I told him, I said, "I've had this truck since '03. He goes, "Man," he goes, "that truck will probably last you another 20 years. And I looked at him, I said, "You don't think we're going to be around for 20 years, do you?" I said, "I'm looking at probably just a couple of weeks." I said, "Israel's our timepiece." I said, "Look at everything that's going on right now." I said, "Look at everything that is going on right now." There's that angel. I showed these guys in the store that. The bathtub. You know, and I told them about how I took this in '77 when I was 17. Then I also told them about Joseph in Egypt. 7 years in the dungeon, 7 years of plenty, and 7 years of famine. Then I also told them about when the housing market crashed, 777. I said these 3 sevens are very key things to let us know that this is certain. You know, for me to take this in '77 when I was 17, yeah, I know the Lord, he put it on me, but, you know, like I said, this is for everybody, okay? Now, I've seen some things already. He showed them to me when I was in my early 20s, and I just thought it was like, I thought I died then in my early 20s, and I didn't understand what was happening. That was actually my longest, probably my longest dream that I had, were more vivid. And because the dreams that I have today are normally 3 to 5 seconds long. Back then, man, they seemed like they were like quite a while, man. 20, 30 minutes long, if not longer. Because, I mean, I literally went through some different changes there, you know. Another time when I was in a wheat field, waist high, and it was just like, wow, it was like gold everywhere, golden wheat everywhere. And that's when I got chased down by some clouds, and I was running through the wheat field trying to get away from them. I didn't know what was happening. I was still in my early 20s, and I tripped and fell. And then I rolled over on my back, and I thought, you know, they won't see me here. Now, why would I say they when, I didn't know what it was. I knew it was clouds. That's all I knew. And I knew for some reason it felt like they were focusing on me. Actually, I was the only one out there, and it was like they came up on me and seen me and started coming towards me pretty fast. But anyhow, when they came up over me when I was laying in the wheat field, 3 faces came out of the clouds, 3 of them, and their cheeks blew up, and they blew on me, and it was like the best feeling. It was like being washed clean from the inside. It was like washing away dirt, filth. You know what I mean? The Lord, I'm telling you, when we get out of here, when we leave this world, we're all going to get a cleaning, okay? Because this world is filthy. It is filthy. Now, it's difficult for us to be pure, because we can't. Only Jesus Christ was that. Only Jesus Christ. And by His blood, we're going to be redeemed back to the Father in heaven. But we're also going to get new eternal bodies, transparent. But I believe I seen here about, I'm going to say, maybe a year ago or something like that, I had a dream where I got my feet cleaned. Might have been 8 months ago, 9 months ago, where I went in and got my feet cleaned in a place just where you'd sit on long marble benches. They had them all over the place. There wasn't hardly anybody in there. That's why I say not too many people are going to escape this. I've seen that too. I've seen that in the river. That was actually one of my longer dreams. I had that, I'm going to say maybe 7, 8 months ago, something like that, where I was going through a river chest deep, and people started throwing rocks at me, and then I went off to the left and got away from them, and then, because they were throwing rocks at me, and then where I was at over there, I seen a few other people over there with me, but I was focused on all the people. There was all of them going in the same direction, and then they were being lifted up like by a machine into the mountain. There was round doorways. Then there was row after row after row, and people were going through all the doors at the same time, and it was like the numbers, man. It was like unreal, you know, when you see the numbers. This generation that we live in today, it's most of these people that you see today aren't gonna make it. It's just that simple. Because He said, if you're lukewarm, I'll spew you out of my mouth. I'll spew you out. And most of these people are lukewarm, and that includes the churches, okay? A lot of these churches, I've always said it, I think these pastors in the pulpits are hijacked. And if you read the Word of God, men should be doing this. Men should be doing this in the Bible. They should be preaching and teaching the Word of God, but they should be also giving people the beginning of wisdom is to have fear of the Lord. I got a call. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. God bless you, man. I love you all, okay?